Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Diamond Moment. I'm your host, Luciana Cordero, and today I'm here with Gary Hellman. Hi, Gary. How are you?
Very good. Doing great.
Well, it's great to meet you. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, your story with martial arts and all your journey, how you got to where you are today, and of course, we're going to talk about the bite down, chin down, throw down that's coming up. So, to get started, I wanted to ask you what first inspired you to pursue martial arts and then eventually MMA?
Well, I had a neighbor. His name was Tabo Nakomo. And I was about 13 years old. And we were hanging out around the basketball courts like 13-year-olds do. And he said, "Hey, punch me in the face." I was 13. I said, "Okay." And he blocked it. And I was like, that was awesome. About the next week, I went to the gym he was training at, which is Kyokushin in New York. And I loved it from the minute I started. I also started they have a program where as you progress through the belts, you taught the lower belts. And I found I had a knack for teaching, and it just came very natural to me and haven't looked back since. And it's been about over 40 years.
Wow, that's amazing. And that's kind of a way that you see how passionate you are about something. Like it's been so long, but you're still doing it and you keep enjoying it. And I guess that in a way, like you evolve with it. I don't know if I'm right or I'm just like making stuff up, but what do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Martial arts has evolved tremendously, especially mixed martial arts. I started in karate, which was just striking, and over the years, it just morphed into jiu-jitsu, wrestling, wall fighting, and the whole nine yards. So it's great for me because I think I have a attention to deficit disorder. So by doing all these different arts, I'm always having a lot of fun and mixing it up and learning new things constantly.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like when you get a little bit tired about one of them, you can just jump to the other one and like keep being entertained.
It's constantly entertaining for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, so well, since you started like being 13 years old to where you are today, now you own your own gym and you coach in it too. I wanted to ask you what are the biggest challenges that you have faced, not only in coaching, but also being the owner of a gym?
Well, I helped start Tiger Schulman's mixed martial arts. That's one of the largest organizations in the country. I broke off from them in 2020, and because of a difference in philosophy, and right at 2020, COVID hit. So we struggled through that. That was hard work, but we persevered, and that's something we learned in martial arts. Not we call it a non-quitting spirit. We never give up, no matter what challenges we face, and to overcome anything. It's not how many times you get knocked down; it's how many times you get up.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I guess that kind of links to the next question pretty nicely. Because I wanted to know, like, what's your philosophy when it comes to coaching? Like, what do you want to teach your students, not just like skill wise, but also like mentally wise? What do you think are important values that you're trying to teach to your students?
Well, I think very important is pay attention to the details. The devil's in the details, whether it's striking arts, jujitsu, wrestling, putting everything together for MMA. The devil's always in the details. Not only that, but it's hard work and you can never give up. No matter how tough it gets, you keep going, uh, and just that constant discipline, self discipline, focus, concentration. Those will always be looked upon to improve.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it's not about how many times you're like pushed down, it's about how many times you get up. What
Exactly.
really matters. Yeah. So, how do you balance the competitive side of MMA with teaching all these key values to your students, like discipline, character, all these values? How do you balance it with? I know a lot of fighters are really competitive. So, how do you make sure that this works and that these values align?
Well, I think being that I came from a traditional background in martial arts, that all my students show a lot of respect to each other. We show respect to our opponents. It's always emphasized. and we have a very, very great culture at my gym at Hellman's MMA, where everybody treats everybody as an equal. Whether you're a competitor, you're an adult coming in to get in shape, the children always respect each other. It's very important to me that we have a great culture at our gym.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is something that you can tell right away, just like from your website. You go in and you can see how many different people, like people from all ages, all genders, are able to take part, which I think is really great because Hellman's MMA, you have classes varying from, I don't know, like to women's self-defense to kids classes, which is really interesting. And I also wanted to ask you about that. Like, how do you decide that you want to add one of these new like classes?
Well, we stick primarily to our kids program, which is 5 and up, which teaches focus, concentration, self-discipline, respect again, non-quitting spirit. All these attributes that will help them in everyday life. You know, kids are our future, and we want them to be mentally and physically prepared. It's also a tough world out there, so we make sure that they become bully proofed. For women, of course, we want to empower them so they could defend themselves if a situation ever came up. And then we have our competition team, which is my thing, which is one of my favorite parts of our gym, because I'm a competitive person by nature. So it's a great program. We offer everything here at Hellman's MMA.
Yeah, that's right. And I've seen how you guys keep saying like it's like asking questions to whoever's interested. It's like, "Oh, do you feel like you are competitive but you want to like channel this in another way? Like this is a great option for you." Which I think is great. It's a great way to like just reach out to people and help them be part of a community of like-minded individuals who are trying to just stay like stay up their game and like I don't know, just be part of something that helps you grow, which I think is really nice. But talking more about the fighting team and like that you're part of, that you're training, I wanted to talk about the bite down, chin down, throw down now, because it's coming up. It's really exciting, and I wanted you to tell us like how did you guys decide to be part of it, and what does it mean for your gym to be able to take part of the BCD?
Oh, we're
No,
very
BCT.
excited.
Sorry.
DC, close enough, close. Uh, my good friend Eric Marshall asked me to support it and send some fighters over, and I was very happy to do so. I've known Eric for almost 20 years, long time. He was a great champion when he competed, multiple pro kickboxing champion, and he's a great person too. So I was more than happy to support his competition. Looking very forward to it.
Yeah, and well, there's a lot of preparation that takes place before a promotion like this. So I wanted to know how has your training strategy shifted to be able to prepare your fighters specifically for this promotion?
It's basically always the same. We pay attention to details, mental, physical preparation, working them hard, making sure that they're doing their sprints, their bag training, coming to class. So it's a grind, but we get them to do it. If they don't do it, then they don't fight. So they should be ready.
Exactly. And that also links to another thing that I wanted to know, which is how do you come to like choose which fighters are going to take part of the event?
Well, they should be training for at least a year, unless they're uber talented. It takes about a year to get ready to learn the techniques. They have to have show a lot of desire to compete and desire to work hard. Probably the number one thing is that they have to show up.
Right. And it's really interesting because you guys are able to offer your fighters this opportunity of not only just like the training, but also letting them be part of an event like like this and actually being part of a fight of this level, which I think is really interesting, and it's really valuable for fighters who are trying to just grow and experience different things. So I wanted to know, which unique challenges do you think come from fighting in events like this, especially for fighters who are just starting competing?
Well, these guys work, they have regular jobs, so they have to stay focused. They have families or girlfriends or whatever that could distract them. They can't be distracted, and they have to embrace the grind. And some of it's very tedious, a lot of repetitions, over and over and over again, the same thing, and it could be mentally draining. But we try to mix it up a little bit, keep it fun at the same time. Like I said, we have a great culture at Hellman's MMA where I think the guys enjoy it. So that makes it a little bit easier, but it's still a grind.
Yeah, and with that, what advice do you have for maybe not the fighters who are competing right now, but for other people who are considering joining martial arts or start training, who maybe are dreaming about someday being part of a fight like this? What advice do you have for them?
So find a good gym. I highly recommend trying a class out, seeing if that gym competes, because a lot of gyms don't compete, and you don't want to be part of that gym if you want to compete. So, then you want a good track record. We have over 350 wins out of my gym in MMA, Muay Thai kickboxing. We have hundreds and hundreds of jiu-jitsu champions. We have over 35 titles in MMA, Muay Thai kickboxing. So we have quite a good track record. So if you're by us, come by Hellman's MMA. If you're not by us, go by and check out the other gyms in the area. Check out their track record.
Yeah, and well, we're coming close. We're coming close to the end of the interview, so I wanted to ask you, what are your expectations for the BCT, and like, what can we expect as well? So, what are you expecting of the promotion, and what can we expect as the audience from you and your fighters?
Well, I expect a great show. I've known, like I said, Eric Marshall a long time, and I know he's going to put on a great show. I'm looking very much forward to it. I expect my fighters to go out there, be mentally and physically prepared. I always tell them it's not important if you win or lose, but to learn because they're amateur fighters. And a few of them want to pursue this professionally. And we're doing kickboxing. A lot of them want to pursue MMA, mixed martial arts. And to get your striking down in a kickboxing match will help tremendously in their MMA journey.
Perfect. And well, that would be it for my questions. Now it's your time. If you want to invite our audience to come see you or to join Hellman MMA, this is your time. You can say whatever you want to say.
Well, we are at 12202 Racetrack Road, Tampa, Florida. You could call me on my cell, 365 24/7. Anytime I'll answer my own phone. 727-255-2444. Call anytime. First class is free. First day is free. You can try kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. We have a great culture here. Men, women, children. We have children's classes. We have a lot of women training. So come on by and have a good time.
Great. Thank you so much, Gary. It was great meeting you.
Thank you, Luciana. Nice meeting you too.